Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And now, my big question of today is: are you ready for an XRP price explosion? So, yes, that is literally my question of today. If the price would explode right now, would you be ready for it? Or is it too early? Or is it too late? What's the situation? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let's get on with the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about today comes from XRP Chiz. He said over on Twitter, most people don't understand the importance of cross-border payments. Majority don't understand the importance of XRP. Even though I would say this tweet is not necessarily that useful, it does state the truth quite well. And the reason I'm saying that is because I do really agree that most people don't really look into how important cross-border payments are. And now again, charts like this get made by people which are, pretty fake and pretty stupid. Again, it's just kind of a survey mixed in here, which says this market is, hundreds of trillions of dollars worth. Well, theoretically speaking, from now to a, infinite perspective, it is a multi hundreds of trillions of dollars worth. But for right now, we're talking maybe single to near double digits in terms of trillions of dollars, how much it's worth. It doesn't really matter though if you think about it, because it's still just a ridiculous amount. It's just a huge sum of money. And the second part about how important XRP is, well, that just kind of comes with the whole story of it all. I mean, if we're talking about how big everything is, well, you also got to kind of put into perspective for yourself of where XRP fits in. Well, XRP fits in as the bridge between things. But what bridge? Where? Well, between anything, really. If you have two different currencies, XRP is going to bridge in between. If you have two different countries, which, again, kind of states the cross-border payment, then XRP is going to be the border. It's going to be the middle thing, which is going to help cross the border. It's going to be the bridge that crosses the border. You guys get it. So, how big is it then? Well, XRP is theoretically speaking as big as the realm gets, because if the cross-border Min's realm gets bigger, then XRP gets bigger as well. And how important is it? Well, it's basically anything, because if you don't have XRP, theoretically speaking, you don't have these payments, or at least they would be a lot less efficient, and thus they would become worth a lot less, if you guys think about it the same way that I do. So how important are they? Well, in my opinion, they are the most important of it all. Because if you have no way to transfer value to each other in a very efficient and cost-friendly way, then this whole internet of value that Ripple has been building and the vision of the IMF, the ECB, and all those entities is not really going to become a reality, or at least not in an innovative way, which is just, innovative, instead of just recycling the old thing once more, like Swift with a lick of paint. That's basically what a lot of other companies are trying to do. I don't think that's the way to go. Ripple doesn't think that's the way to go. It's the internet of value that they're trying to create, and I think it's coming, and I'm definitely prepared for it. CryptoBucks just posted on Twitter, we're excited to announce that we'll be adding Ripple to our CryptoBucks platform. In our quest to make crypto every merchant's favorite form of payment, we're proud to offer another option that makes global payments faster, cheaper, easier, and more secure. Now, I had no real idea what this was all about, but I saw it got a lot of attention, so I'm like, well, maybe they are something. If it's a scam, could definitely be so. I have no idea what they do. Is Alliant Payment something? Let's see if they're big. I guess they're a little bit bigger. Card processing. Well, I don't know about them, guys, but I guess, again, if you did and want to know about it, then here you go, whatever. Michael, Val5 Links, says on Twitter, analysts at Prime XBT, which stands for Bitcoin, say XRP is the one to watch in late 2020 and into 2021, as Ripple forecast charts suggest that XRP is set to significantly outperform Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the crypto market. By the way, some people ask me, why is XRP called XRP? Why is XBT, why is that Bitcoin? Well, in my opinion, XRP is basically a replication of XBT, because this XBT kind of stands for, the X means a currency that's not necessarily from a certain country. Now that's basically what it kind of stands for. The B stands for bit, the T, I guess bit, and the T stands for coin, if you guys get it. It's just X Bitcoin. With XRP, it's kind of the same thing. X stands for a currency that's not necessarily from one country, and RP stands for Ripple. That's what they took it from. Some people say, yeah, they're not alike at all. Well, yes, they are, because it's basically just X Ripple, but I guess it's different because, well, it's not necessarily an abbreviation, but it is kind of, I think officially it's not an abbreviation, but I've seen a couple of those guys explain it before, and it definitely is made this way. I think it was David Schwartz in a series of tweets in where and how they renamed XRP a couple of times and how they came to this name. If I'm wrong or mistaken, let me know in the comment section down below, because maybe I misread it. Could be. Dior Don Dada posts on Twitter, XRP not a security, never was. By CoinDesk. So it says here, new bipartisan whatever bill would classify digital tokens as commodities, not securities. A bill introduced by Representative Tom Emmer could clarify the status of digital tokens issued as part of security offerings under security laws. I just want to reiterate once more and say once more that XRP is most likely, and again, in my opinion, not a security. I've checked and I've thought and I'm like, how can this be classified as security at this point in time? It would be so strange if a lot of these guys, and again, there's two main reasons. One is that a lot of these guys left their companies and a lot of these guys have talked with Ripple. If they were convinced it was going to be a security, they wouldn't have done that, right? They wouldn't have, first of all, I guess, joined with Ripple knowing this, because why would you? And second of all, they would have not joined Ripple. The second part, I guess, comes from within, where it's like, why would you ever join Ripple as a worker, as an employee? Because there's guys who switch from Goldman Sachs and some top companies like Swift and things like that, some top executive roles, to Ripple, knowing fully what they do. Because otherwise you're not going to join there as an employee at another executive role. If they thought that XRP could be deemed a security, which would definitely destroy Ripple, because it would be one of the biggest scandals in this world, it's a multi-billion-dollar scam, and thus that would be pretty damn big. Yeah, I don't think they would risk the biscuit like that. I really think Ripple would fail. And some say XRP is independent from Ripple, and thus it is not a security, or the other way around. I don't see it that way. All right, I do see those coin and company as being dependent to a certain way. It's like the same as saying, a gold mining company is not connected to gold. They are, but they also are not. Because if the gold company disappears, gold's still going to be there, yes. But if there's no more company to get gold, if you guys get me, and there's nobody, I guess, making it anymore, if the gold company were to mine and make something out of it, well, then there's nothing to gold anymore. It's just, holding it. But if nobody's going to get it anymore, and, the guys who had all the gold, they're not distributing it anymore, and they're just kind of useless, nobody gives a shit about gold anymore then, because where's the use? And I would kind of say the same thing for Ripple and XRP. XRP and Ripple can't live alone, all right? If Ripple were to fade away right now, XRP will survive, yes. If XRP were to fade away right now, Ripple would survive, yes, so it's not a security. However, if Ripple were to fade away right now, I would definitely not dare to say I would stay with XRP. Because I don't really know why I would go for it then. The use case is kind of faded then. Because, XRP can survive on its own with just the community. And especially now that the XRP Foundation has been created and that there's just a little bit more insight into what parties help out with the ecosystem for XRP. Now, the more and more that we can stray away from Ripple being necessary. But as of this point, I don't know if you guys have, or to what type of UNL you guys are using or you've made. I don't know how high your Ripple percentage in that. I believe right now it's still maybe like 15% or so of what type of influence Ripple has. The thing is though, I at this point if they left, I think it would be completely normal to survive. But it would be so hard because if Ripple has about 50, 60, 70, 60, about 65 or something billion XRP, and if you include the founders, they have like 80 billion XRP. then yeah, they would have to donate all of that to the foundation. Otherwise, XRP gets no updates anymore. Or maybe just community funded updates, but that would be kind of weird if they, have 80% of the money still. Yeah, it's just some stuff I'm thinking about here. It's not that relevant, but it's stuff I'm thinking about. Link increases by more than 40% in a day. Relief rally or new uptrend move. Well, it's pretty crazy, guys, because 40% is not something you see very often, but it did get to like the 5th position a little bit earlier today. What is going on here? I put that on by accident, I guess. Maybe it's automatic. But yeah, it did get themselves to such a high position just now in such a short amount of time. I'm pretty amazed by that. If I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty damn cool. But they also fell off once more, so I think the ideas or the article is a little less valid. Ooh, not looking too good. Not looking too good. The one-way Ethereum burn that will kick-start Ethereum 2.0. Well, I've explained this more than once. I think burns are always something good for your project unless, and there's only one exception to this rule, if you're burning something that was going to be free for the people. So I've seen the same situation with Stellar right now. Because again, all burns are good in my opinion, right? What they're doing here, perfect. There's only one way in which it can go bad, like Stellar did, where you're burning money that was going to be airdropped to people otherwise. I think that's bad because, yes, it does create more scarcity and thus your XLM will be worth more per thing. But, well, it was going to be free money. You were going to get free coins. I mean, now that they burn them, you don't have them, if you guys get me. So I really don't like those types of things. So, yeah, I think that's the only way you can mess up a burn. Otherwise, it's always a good thing. And I think things like this are always good to come out, especially if you're going to prepare up for a better announcement or something big like Ethereum 2.0. Will DeFi crash the crypto economy the same way CDOs did? Well, that and more I'll be talking about a little bit later today, as I have some more videos coming up and I want to keep these ones a little bit shorter. The thing is though, I think DeFi itself will crash. I don't know if we'll crash crypto though, and there's a big plane hovering over right now, so I want to end it off here. But I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Enjoy your day, everybody, and have a very, very nice one.